I used to spend about 4 hours every single day on my phone, even though I never really wanted to. But it kind of happened, and you probably know that feeling. Your phone is kind of has this gravitation, right? But now, since a couple of months ago, I finally figured out a system to keep myself from using it that much. I'm down to like 30 minutes a day, which is a reduction of about 87.5% if I'm not mistaken, hence the title of the video. So in this video I really want to talk about how I managed to do this, and I will tell you about the 3 steps I took that finally got me off my phone. Right. The first thing I did, and I had heard about this a couple of years ago, but I never really believed that it would help me that much. I heard someone talk about it and I thought, well, this won't make a difference, but it really did, was switching my phone to black and white mode. And it made such a big difference, just because all of a sudden your phone is way less attractive. Having it on black and white is so dull in a sense. Like watching videos in black and white, looking at photos in black and white, just using these apps is just kind of boring and painful, really, because you're missing something, and that makes the whole thing just way less attractive, and you don't want to use your phone as much as before when it's on black and white mode. It just feels less satisfying in a way. And that helped a lot. All of a sudden, every time I looked at my phone, I was like, I don't really want to use this. And that's what you really want, right? Obviously, there are some apps, if you really want to get everything out of them, you kind of have to switch it back on. Like Google Maps, for example, if I go for a long trip, I usually switch it on color mode back again, because there are some functions in there that will tell me about some things that just work with color, but mostly in my daily life I have it on black and white, and that just again reduced the gravitation of this phone immensely. The second thing I did was installing an alternative launcher on there, a launcher that is purely text-based, meaning that there are no icons for your apps. And I think I can quickly show you this. You can probably, it's not in focus right now, but you could probably see it again. These are all of my apps, and they're in text. And if I want to open an app, I have to look through this list or search for the name of the app and then open it, which can be kind of annoying, but that's what we want, right? We want your phone to be as unattractive as possible. And that kind of helps with this as well. Also, you have to be way more intentional about opening an app, just because you have to think about how it's called, which you don't usually do. And I didn't think about this before having installed this app, but you don't usually think about how the app is called you want to use. You are just looking for the icon and then you automatically open it. But once you have to think about how it's called, there's this gap between you thinking about doing it and actually opening it, which can prevent you from actually using it mindlessly, which happens a lot when you are kind of addicted to your phone, right? So that's a great thing. I'm not sure how the app is called, really. I think it's O Launcher, but there are others like this. So just look for alternative launchers in the App Store, and you'll find different ones, and you can try them out. This is the one that works out the best for me, and it's actually free. There is a paid version which can help you with blocking certain apps totally, but I don't really need that, and you probably don't as well. What's nice about this also is that it also always shows you how much time you spend on your phone today. And today I actually spent more than 30 minutes already, just because I had to navigate with Google Maps for a longer way. But that doesn't really count, right? And then the third thing I changed, and that probably had the biggest impact on my usage time, certainly was deleting social media. And I know you don't want to hear this, and I get it, but it's leaving social media had the biggest impact here, just because I was spending and wasting so much time, and it did me really no good at all being on there, and I kind of hated it, but I still got back on there every single day, and that was harmful and painful in so many ways, and I'm glad I'm over it right now. So deleting these apps had the biggest impact. So right now, when I'm using my phone, I just do it to communicate, usually like via WhatsApp or calling someone, and everything else is kind of, I can still use about everything I want. I mean, if I watch a basketball game and I want to see some stats, I can do so in black and white mode as well. It's less interesting in a way, but it works. And all the other stuff you need to do in your daily life with the phone works as well, but it's less like just scrolling for scrolling's sake, for the sake of scrolling. And that's great. I feel way more present. I have way more time. It's kind of unimaginable how much time we are wasting on these devices, right? And that's probably why you clicked on this video. Why? Mainly because you want to get that time back, right? So I really advise you to try this. Try switching it on black and white. Try using a text-based launcher, and leave social media if you can. And if you need some reasons for that, I have made a video recently with 10 really good reasons why you actually should quit social media right now, because there are a lot of good reasons to do it. And yeah, that's it. I hope this helps, and I hope it will give you some time back with your day. That's it. Have a nice day, and maybe we'll see you in another video. Bye.